having the noodles and the sauce separate, that's not black people spaghetti. But hear me out. This is how my daddy made it, okay? He flavored his noodles so well, you didn't miss the black people spaghetti, alright? I'm gonna flavor these noodles so well, you ain't even gonna notice that it ain't black people spaghetti. You just be like, this is a real good meal. That's all it is a real good meal. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Kayla, aka OG Junkie. Today we are making spaghetti and meatballs with a homemade tomato sauce. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. That way you are notified every time that I post a new video. Let's go ahead and let's get into it. So I am starting a new series. It's called Cheap Meal Ideas. You know, we're all going through something, so money isn't always available to the fullest form, so I can't fix something fancy all the time, but we're gonna go with what we have. So today we're making, of course, spaghetti and meatballs. I have 2 pounds of ground turkey, a pound of Italian sausage that was on sale for $2.45. It's usually $4.99. Dollar spaghetti, 80-cent cream cheese, and I also have tomato sauces. These were for $1, so I got 8 of them. So I spent $2 on sauces. And then also I shop at Joe V's, which is kind of like a branch of HEB. So I got this garlic bakery bread. We're gonna see what this is tasting like today. This was $1.98. So definitely it's a good one. It's already seasoned. Well, hopefully it's seasoned to my liking. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started with this video. First, I'm gonna start by busting down all 8 of these. Unfortunately, I have to open them with a can opener. Then we're gonna put them inside of this pot to go ahead and start simmering. All right, you guys, while I go ahead and break down this last can here, I am going to say that I forgot to mention that I am using tomato paste. So I'm using 2 of these tomato pastes. Here we go. And they're around like 30 cents. So this sauce is about the same price as definitely as a can of like Prego or Ragu, whatever you prefer. This is just, you know, this is the same, but it's homemade and it makes you feel a lot better. Alright, so I have all of my 8 cans of tomato sauce. Now it's the 8 small cans. I couldn't find the big can, so that's why I struggled there. Then I'm gonna add 1. I do like my my sauce to be a little bit thick, so that's what we doing, a little bit of thick sauce. That's why I got more tomato paste. And then if you want to thin it out, you could add water, or what I'll do if it's too thick, I would add chicken broth. There we go. All right, so now I am taking the Italian sausage. I'm going to turn these into meatballs. All right, so bear with me while I go ahead here. Oh, Jesus. So what I'm gonna do, cut these open. Cut them open. And I'm gonna wash my hands and then put on some gloves, and I'll be right back. So instead of paying for meatballs, because of course this is cheap cooking, go ahead and buy that Italian sausage that's on sale. Take it out the wrapping, boom. There you go. You ain't gotta worry about it no more. And then you could either ground this meat or turn it into meatballs, you know. And I'm also going to add a little breadcrumbs. That way the meatballs stick. And an egg. Definitely an egg. Add 1 egg. And we're gonna mix. Now this part, I wanna do it with my hands so bad. I don't want to get messy. And I'm going to add a little breadcrumbs as if I feel necessary, a little bit more. But forget it, I'm going to use my hands. See how this forms into like a ground meat type of mixture? This is what you want. And that egg, don't worry about that egg. Don't worry about it. Mix it in. Mix all of that egg in there. I'm going to add a little bit more breadcrumbs. Now I'm going to go ahead here. Season this just a little bit with Italian seasoning. And maybe some oregano too. And some chili powder. Remember, we're making this into meatballs. That's why I have this ice cream scoop right here. Alright, so I was going to use this, but I decided to use it. Okay. So I'm going to put this on a parchment paper. That way we can just put it right in the oven. Look at this. Meatballs. There we go. And they don't have to be perfect. It's a quick, easy meal. And if you want, you could just go ahead and buy, you know, the meatballs from the store. But I'm not a lazy cook. I'm a lazy person, but I'm not a lazy cook. So I prefer to do things the hard way. As you can see, I'm making my own meatballs. And it's cheaper than buying like a $7 bag of meatballs. And I can season it to my liking, you know. That's always the best part. So and if you want bigger meatballs and you're making them from, you know, from scratch like this, definitely get a bigger ice cream scoop. Get a bigger, or use your hands. You can definitely make, you know, a giant meatball. Most definitely. All right, you guys. So I have my meatballs here. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the oven for about 20 to 30 minutes on 350, and then we'll check on them later. All right, you guys. So this is for my ground meat. It's just, I sprayed some olive oil, and then this right here is my pasta water. Since I am doing my sauce and my pasta, well, it's gonna be a meat sauce and my pasta separate, I need this pasta to be flavorful. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm making flavorful noodles with my apologies, with flavoring my noodle water. So that's what we're doing. I'm just waiting this to heat up so I can put on the onions. So I diced up a whole white onion. That's the sizzle that you want to hear, okay? Alright, so after we got this brown for just a little bit here, we're gonna go ahead and add the ground turkey. Oh, I done lost the vegetable. I got my meat in here. Just gonna go ahead, ground it up. Now the ground turkey, it is 80-20, so it is going to definitely have a lot of juice, but that's okay. That is okay. It is the cheapest, it's meat, and it'll do right on well. They're piling up inside of this pan, and then I also went ahead and added the noodles to the chicken bouillon water. It does have a dash of salt in it, just a little bit, that way it has enough flavor. And if I want to add salt later to the noodles, I definitely will, but I feel like I put enough chicken bouillon in there for it to definitely give it enough flavor. They are at 165, and look at them. They're all done. They're a little bit light because it is pork. So remember, Italian sausage, it is pork and it's a lighter meat, but it is cooked all the way through. So here at this point, because it is a lot of liquid, I'm going to go ahead and drain some of this liquid. That way, because I'm putting this into the sauce and I don't want my sauce to be super liquidy, you know? So let's go ahead and drain this. All right, so you see how that is a lot better. A lot better. I'm gonna go ahead here, add some garlic to it. I like garlic, so don't judge how much garlic I'm putting in there. We're just gonna mix this in. Also, I'm gonna put my oven to 425, and this will be for the bread. And now I'm going to season my meat. To fish for the bay leaves to go ahead and take them out. So this is how I'm gonna make a creamy spaghetti. All right, cream cheese. If you like cheese, add cream cheese to your sauce. Go ahead, add that in here. Let it melt. It's gonna turn like a dark red / orangish color. Disclaimer while I'm waiting for this cheese to melt. I know y'all gonna say, hey, having the noodles and the sauce separate, that's not black people spaghetti. But hear me out. This is how my daddy made it, okay? He flavored his noodles so well, you didn't miss the black people spaghetti, alright? I'm gonna flavor these noodles so well, you ain't even gonna notice that it ain't black people spaghetti. You just be like, this is a real good meal. That's all it is a real good meal. Nice bright red, it's still going. I'm gonna go ahead here and add my ground meat. So right here we're making what I call a meat sauce. Well, not what I call, but it's called a meat sauce. That way the cheese can get all in that meat, and it can go ahead and incorporate all of those flavors together. Please scrape all this off the side here. And we're gonna let this continue simmering, maybe about 20 minutes or so, just so we can let all of that melt here. All of that cream cheese, go ahead and let that melt. And it is super thick. I might go ahead and add a little bit of chicken stock so that it can be a little bit looser. This is garlic bread. I did add cheese and a little more butter, but it was already buttered with a little garlic on it. But I did add a little extra for a little oomph. You already know. I'm gonna go ahead here and place it. Well, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is place this in the oven for about 7 minutes. All right, you guys, this is what it looks like coming out of the oven. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it, and then we're gonna go ahead and plate the food. All right, y'all, so I have my tea. It's raspberry tea, and I'm going to try this and see how it tastes. Which I already know it smacks because I made it, but we're gonna see. That's good right there. A lot of steps, but it's definitely worth it. All right, you guys, so I almost got wrapped up in just eating it. I forgot to do my outro, so here we go. Now, definitely, if you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And then turn on those post notifications every time you get notified, every time I post something. And until next time, peace.